I'm Dr. Matt Borer, and what I'm going to talk about today is how to select a gender therapist. Now, selecting a gender therapist is actually a really sensitive and important issue because if you don't find the right one, you're going to have to find another one, and then in turn another one, and you're going to end up spending a lot of unnecessary time and money with a lot of potential rejection, which is just absurd. Okay, so there's a couple questions you want to ask somebody who says they are a gender therapist. So one of the things that you need to ensure to do is to call the therapist and not just assume that because the website says that they are LGBT friendly or that they work with transgender clients, that they actually know how to work with transgender clients. So one of the first questions to ask is, do you work with transgender clients, and have you in the past? How much experience do you have working with transgender clients? How many clients have you had that are transgendered? The second thing you want to ask is, do you have experience working with WPATH standards of care? And that is essentially the World Professional Organization for the treatment and care of transgender health. The next thing you're going to want to know is, are there referral sources? Does this therapist have doctors that they work with in town or out of town that they know of that can provide things like hormones, that can provide things like SRS, that can speak to being transgendered and understanding the health issues involved with that? You're also going to want to know, does the therapist know how to write the letters necessary? Can they write the HRT letter? Can they write the SRS letter? Do they have experience writing letters for name change, passport name change, etc.? And finally, one of the most important things is you want to find a therapist whose personality you like as well. Because if you don't like the person, if you don't trust the person, if you don't think that the person is actually going to be there for you, then you're not going to have a good experience, and you probably aren't going to get out of it what you need. If you can follow those guidelines, that should really set you up for a good start in finding a good therapist to provide you with everything you need. I think it's important to remember that the fact that you need to go see a therapist for them to write a letter for you in order to be able to obtain hormones or surgery, in my opinion as a therapist, is absurd. But right now, that is where we are in the world. That's what we have to do. And so we're going to play the game as long as we have to. It's not for the therapist to decide whether you are or are not transgendered. In my opinion, it should be your idea of what you want done, and the therapist as a tool to help you get that done. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to comment in the comment section, or you can email me directly and I have a link below. Thanks.